It is an unusual sight. The coronavirus has forced the closure of borders to thousands of visitors who would normally be here, admiring the canals many call the Venice of the Baltic. Russia's most touristy city is now without tourists. The thousands of tourists from China and Western Europe who typically fill the galleries of the Russian State Museum are nowhere to be seen. Now, only Russian tourists from other cities walk through these corridors. The entire tourism sector is taking a huge hit.
Tourism, like for any other country, provides certain means for existence. Tourism is a huge part of the city budget. Thus, this is bad that a flow of tourists ceased completely for a certain period of time.
COVID has silenced the hall of the city's famous Philharmonic Orchestra, one of the favorite destinations of culture-hungry tourists. The Russian Ministry of Culture plans to reopen at the end of autumn, but only at 50% capacity.
It is very tough for us. Yes, we have currently got 1,441 seats in a large hall, and if someone is going to sell just half of it, it would be complicated for us to pay for the top-level musicians.
In private sectors that depend on foreign tourists, the future looks bleak.
We have our Russian local tourists. There are certainly no guests from other countries. Our revenues are probably 5 times less than what they should be in this period.
If one just comments on figures, the revenues probably fell 4 times in comparison with the previous season. That is why it is certainly tough, but it is tough for everyone.
Helena, who worked as a bus tour guide in Saint Petersburg, is now on a bicycle, doing whatever business she can.
Business has dropped, probably tenfold, especially if one takes into consideration both the end of May and June, i.e. the guides mainly work starting from April to the end of September, and in general one earns about 100 to 150,000 rubles. I have not even calculated that presently, in order to not get upset.
This would normally be the peak of the tourist season. This time, tourist spots such as the famous Mariinsky Theater struggle to return to life and reopen the curtain to a new chapter. For Ricardo Marquina in St. Petersburg, Russia, Luis Ramirez, VOA News.